A walk-in tub can cost up to $20,000. The $20 grab bar 3 feet away has better evidence behind it for stopping an actual fall. If you're buying any of this for a parent after a fall, you've probably noticed the most expensive options are the ones coming at you the fastest. And in this category, price tells you almost nothing about how well a thing actually protects someone. Sometimes the priciest item on the shelf protects them the least. So here are 3 aging-in-place products most likely to take a family's money without earning it, and 2 that are worth every dollar. There's one rule that sorts them, and it points the opposite way the sales pressure does. By the end, you'll know the 3 to skip, the 2 to buy first, and the rule that tells them apart. Start with the one that's sold the hardest. A walk-in tub runs from $4,000 to over $20,000 installed, and Medicare won't touch it because a tub bolted into the bathroom counts as a home modification, not medical equipment. Families expect that part. Here's the part nobody mentions in the showroom. The door has to seal shut before the water goes in, so the person sits in the empty tub while it fills, then in the draining water afterward until it's low enough to open the door. Filling takes 6 to 8 minutes. Draining takes up to 15, and the manufacturers know it. SafeStep advertises a faster drain, and one company's fix is a ceiling heat lamp, so you're not shivering through the wait. The thing you bought to feel safer leaves an older person sitting there cold and wet. If you're sorting through this for a parent right now, this channel puts out one of these every week. The costs and the catches nobody prints. That's the whole offer, and at least the tub company will tell you a price. The next one won't even do that. A straight stair lift costs somewhere between $2,500 and $9,000. A curved one, custom built for a staircase with a turn, runs $10,000 to $20,000 and up. I'm giving you those ranges because the companies won't. Search the big stair lift makers and you won't find a price. What you'll find is a form for a free in-home consultation, which is the same playbook as replacement windows, aimed at someone less likely to push back. A rep comes to the living room, measures the stairs, and quotes a number that tends to drop if you sign before he leaves. And here's where it gets stranger, because the most trusted name in medical alerts ships the same box as one of the cheapest. Medical alert systems are the third money pit, and not for the reason you'd guess. The systems themselves are fine. The problem is the name on the box. Lifeline, the brand most people know, was bought by Connect America, which also owns a second brand, Medical Alert, selling the same class of equipment for less. And a separate company, Mobile Help, builds alert devices and white labels them for other brands, so several systems that look like rivals are one device with a different sticker. Lifeline charges a $50 activation fee and prices above its own sister brand. You're paying for the logo. Hold on to that, because there's a way to get the exact same protection for about a third of the price. First, the 4-figure spending stops here. The next thing on the list costs about $20 and outperforms all 3. A grab bar is $10 to $50, and fixing home hazards like it has the best fall prevention evidence in the whole category. A 2023 Cochrane review found that going through a home for fall hazards and correcting them, grab bars included, usually alongside an occupational therapist, significantly cut the rate of falls. But one catch decides whether it works at all. A bar screwed only into drywall holds about 50 pounds before it tears out. Screwed into a wall stud, it holds 250 and up. And the thing most people actually grab when they slip is the towel bar, which was never rated to hold a person and rips straight out of the wall. So buy the bar and pay to put it in the stud. Which brings us right back to that alert you were about to overpay for. The medical alert really is worth buying. You just buy the monitoring, not the brand. The one spec that matters is the certification of the center that answers when the button's pressed. Look for TMA5 Diamond from the Monitoring Association, plus a UL listing. Of roughly 2,700 monitoring centers, fewer than 130 hold 5 Diamond, and you can check any company's status on the association's own site instead of taking the ad's word. That buys you the same response Lifeline sells, near $25 a month instead of a premium. Medicare won't cover it either, since it's a service and not equipment, but it's the cheapest thing on this list. One honest caveat though, automatic fall detection, usually a monthly add-on, isn't perfect, It can misread a hard sit-down as a fall, and it can miss a real one. Useful, but not a guarantee. So here's the rule. Does it bolt to the house? Medicare usually covers medical equipment, but it doesn't pay to make a home safer. And when a family's budget is limited, spending $9,000 on the wrong product can mean there's nothing left for the $200 worth of safety upgrades that could have prevented the fall. Spend where the evidence is, not where the salesman is.